being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victim.
What I do regret is trying to do multiple things at the same time.
Sean Diddy Combs has got to be one of the biggest developing stories of 2024. And as the news continues to be revealed,
and this is what this woman says to me: if you think I did something to offend you.
In recent years, rumors have surfaced hinting at Oprah Winfrey's potential involvement in Hollywood's hidden controversies. Although largely based on speculation and lacking substantial evidence, some claim that her connections within the entertainment world could suggest a complex side to her career. Could those close to her be on the verge of revealing new truths? Winfrey and Samuel L. Jackson have shared a long-standing friendship, grounded in mutual respect and a shared journey in Hollywood that dates back to their work on The Color Purple in the 1980s. During that time, the two stars bonded over their dedication to promoting diverse voices in the industry, a commitment that has continued as each has risen to remarkable success. Winfrey's impact on Hollywood especially has been both extensive and influential.
What do all of these people have in common? They've all been touched by the Oprah effect.
The Oprah effect, I would say, is the benefit you get when Oprah decides to endorse your product.
Oh, that's good!
Even Barack Obama is said to have won both his presidential bids with the help of Oprah's blessing.
There are some people here who are here to see Oprah.
But of all the celebrities in the world who've appeared on her show, who out there is the greatest beneficiary of the Oprah effect?
Oh, it's definitely Oprah herself. She's got a fortune of $3.4 billion. That makes her one of the richest people in the world. She's been referred to as one of the most powerful people in the world, which I think maybe is a little hyperbole.
I'm not so sure. I mean, who else out there has the power to do this?
Everybody gets a call!
This is the story of Oprah and her effect on the world.
However, with influence often comes scrutiny, and allegations surrounding Oprah Winfrey have occasionally surfaced, linking her to Hollywood's more controversial figures. Speculation has suggested ties to individuals like Sean Diddy Combs and Harvey Weinstein, casting a shadow over her extensive network. Weinstein's history of sexual misconduct, which surfaced in 2017, ignited the Me Too movement, pushing many in the industry to reevaluate their associations with him. These connections, while often speculative, have raised questions about the complexities of navigating Hollywood's influential circles and the challenges that come with maintaining these powerful networks.
Turning to other news, a court in Los Angeles has sentenced Harvey Weinstein to 16 more years in prison for raping and sexually assaulting a woman in 2013. The 70-year-old is already serving a long sentence for a separate conviction. Sofia Betitza has the story.
He was the legendary film producer at the top of his game, with the world at his feet. But Harvey Weinstein became the first major figure taken down by the Me Too movement and was sent to jail. And on Thursday, another conviction for attacking an actress in a hotel room in Beverly Hills during a film festival in February 2013. In court, the victim recounted her trauma. "Before that night, I was a very happy and confident woman," she said. "Everything changed after the defendant brutally assaulted me. There is no prison sentence long enough to undo the damage."
You may say, well, isn't it too late he was sentenced today? It's never too late to argue or to assert a constitutional right that we think has been violated. And it has an impact on thousands of victims in the future. If they are brave enough to testify before a grand jury, and then for some to testify in a court of law, they should have a right to speak their piece and to say how they have been harmed by the defendant in a case.
Harvey Weinstein is already serving a 23-year prison sentence for a separate conviction in New York for rape and sexual assault. More than 80 people have made rape and misconduct claims about him, dating back to the 1970s. But he maintains that he is innocent and that all of his sexual encounters were consensual. He called his accuser an actress with the ability to turn on her tears. "Please don't sentence me to life in prison," he told the court. "I don't deserve it." Weinstein will be appealing, but he's 70 years old, so this sentence means that life and death in prison, and now very likely for this once revered Hollywood star. Sofia Bettiza, BBC News.
Winfrey's connection with Weinstein, who once referred to her as a friend, did not go unnoticed by the public.
Let's go back to the Golden Globes for a second. Oprah is now being criticized for her speech that night by a very unlikely star.
Me too.
3 days after Oprah publicly supported victims of sexual assault in the wake of numerous allegations against Harvey Weinstein, singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution."
Please welcome Seal!
The 54-year-old who's appeared on Oprah's show captioned his post, "Oh, I forgot, that's right, you'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses, my bad." While Weinstein maintains his innocence, Seal hasn't commented further, and Oprah has not responded.
This moment is a really powerful time for everybody to get woke.
Fans have come to her defense, pointing out Winfrey is a sexual assault survivor. They also posted pics of Seal's ex, Heidi Klum, kissing Weinstein too.
How are you?
I am here.
Today on Ellen, Oprah was busy dealing with the aftermath of a natural disaster.
The neighbors out back, their houses are gone.
The celeb neighbors FaceTimed as Winfrey showed the devastation and rescue efforts after deadly mudslides hit their Montecito, California enclave.
We're going to do what great Americans do all the time. We're going to help each other. We're going to help each other out.
Yes, we are.
Winfrey's association with Weinstein, who once publicly referred to her as a friend, did not escape public notice. Their connection stirred conversations, especially after Weinstein's misconduct came to light. As an influential figure known for her advocacy, Winfrey faced heightened scrutiny regarding her ties with Weinstein, prompting questions about the often intricate relationships within Hollywood's inner circles.
From music mogul to an inmate, Sean Diddy Combs is denied bail on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering.
TMZ has been following this case for months now, and Charles Latibaudier is joining us to dive deeper into what is happening. Charles, I mean, shocking is an understatement when you hear the details of this case. What are your thoughts after hearing the indictment yesterday?
Good morning, Brian and Natalie. I got to tell you, my thoughts reading the 14-page indictment yesterday were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on. That's not to say that they were necessarily even involved in any of the things that are alleged by the U.S. Attorney's Office. But if you're at that party and it turns out that that's when he set up one of these freak-off sex parties, or that it was going on in another room and you didn't know about it, there's a good chance that you're going to be called by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And certainly if you were involved, you would get a call because they're going to want to know everything you want to know and may even want you to be a witness. I just think, we're just starting to scratch the surface of what this case this case is going to touch and involve, and the feds have said that this remains an open investigation. There could be more charges for Diddy. There could be more charges for other people involved. And usually the way this works is once they find out other people are involved or were witnesses, they bring them in and they sort of lean on them, and it's sort of like, you're going to cooperate with us, or there's a possibility that you could face charges. So this is going to be a slow developing case here because we're just getting started. And I don't see how this trial begins anytime before next year.
While Winfrey publicly condemned Weinstein's actions, her measured approach and reluctance to criticize him directly led some to speculate whether she was safeguarding her own interests. Beyond Weinstein, Winfrey's name has appeared in conspiracy theories linking her to other influential entertainment figures facing misconduct allegations. Recently, rumors have circulated about her potential connection to Sean Diddy Combs, another prominent figure who has faced accusations of abuse and misconduct. These associations have fueled public curiosity and sparked debate about the intricate alliances within Hollywood's power circles.
Traumatized, destroyed. Those were some of the words Justin Bieber used to describe his experience of growing up in the entertainment industry, surrounded by sharks, predators, and open Luciferians. Friends of Justin Bieber warn that he's deeply distressed, as the most traumatic experience of his life is now being exploited for profit, without his consent and at his expense. It's a total nightmare, said the insider. He feels like he was victimized years ago and now is being victimized yet again. If this footage gets out, it will follow him for life. It will be on the internet forever. To make matters worse for Bieber, he's been trying for years to speak out about the abuse he endured at the hands of powerful industry pedophiles. But the mainstream media has consistently shut him down. Diddy was grooming Bieber in front of the world, even warning Bieber on Jimmy Kimmel's show not to talk about the things he did with Big Brother Puff. The warning signs were flashing red, and nobody stepped in to save Justin.
Got me a Lamborghini.
That's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
time. He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Fans have expressed concern over the effects of Hollywood pressures on young stars like Bieber, especially when linked to older, influential industry insiders.
Oprah is a Luciferian who's been hiding in plain sight while making a fortune, servicing the paedophilic needs of Hollywood and the entertainment industry elite. She's far from the only one. Luciferianism is the religion a young up-and-coming star must adopt if they wish to succeed in Hollywood or the music industry. According to the mainstream media, Oprah's laundry list of paedophile connections is just an unfortunate coincidence. It's like the extensive list of Clinton associates who wound up dead in bizarre circumstances, often committing suicide by putting 2 bullet holes in the back of their own head. One coincidence after another, for decades and decades. As Cat Williams warns, 2024 is the year when the darkness is finally being exposed, and the industry elite are being served up with justice. A whistleblower.
Though largely unsubstantiated, these claims have ignited discussions about the intricate power dynamics and connections within Hollywood. Some suggest that Winfrey's influence may reach beyond friendships, potentially into territory where she could shield certain celebrities from public scrutiny. Speculation even hints that she may have played a role in shaping careers and, in some cases, providing a protective buffer for figures like Sean Diddy Combs. One example fueling these rumors is the resurfacing of a YouTube video documenting a 48-hour hangout between Diddy and a young Justin Bieber, which has raised eyebrows and revived conversations about Hollywood's complex network of alliances and loyalties.
Oprah shuts down sex trafficking arrest rumors. The media mogul takes to Twitter to respond to awful rumors stating she had been arrested. After finding out her name was trending on social media, she decided to address the rumors. Oprah tweets, "Just got a phone call that my name is trending and being trolled for some awful fake thing. It's not true. Haven't been raided or arrested. Just sanitizing and self-distancing with the rest of the world. Stay safe, everybody." A conspiracy theory surfaced online claiming that Oprah had been arrested in connection with an alleged sex trafficking ring and that her house had been raided. Many fans and Oprah's famous friends are coming to her defense. A Wrinkle in Time director and filmmaker Ava DuVernay slams the disgusting rumor. She writes, "Trolls and bots began this disgusting rumor. Mean-spirited minds kept it going. Oprah has worked for decades on behalf of others, given hundreds of millions to individuals and causes in need, shared her own abuse as a child to help folks heal. Shame on all who participated in this."
Fans have voiced concerns about the pressures Hollywood places on young stars like Justin Bieber, especially when they are connected to older, influential industry insiders. The entertainment industry's intense environment and its influential figures can create complex dynamics for young celebrities, often making them vulnerable to external influences. The resurfacing of videos and stories like Bieber's time with Diddy has only heightened public anxiety about the potential effects of these connections on young stars navigating fame at a formative age.
Everybody, welcome to the Impressive Channel. Oprah did a sit-down interview with Global Grind, and she responded to some of the comments that people like Donald Trump and Monique have made about her.
When people say negative things about you, Trump, Monique is in the media right now. Why do you continue to take the high road? Why don't you address it face?
Oh my gosh, because it's impossible. It's a law. You can't meet negative energy where it is. You have to rise above it. You have to transcend it. I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively. Yeah. Don't get
Well, Monique swiftly responded to this interview and she said, "Oprah, there is a difference between negativity for the sake of being negative, and there's a difference between the truth which may be negative. If you notice, what you're not saying is, I've lied about anything, and that is very telling, don't you?
Monique and Oprah have been against each other for some time now, and it all started with Oprah inviting Monique's estranged mother to an interview.
Monique has made quite a bit of headlines this year, but last year she also made headlines when she openly criticized Oprah. Now, if you don't know the backstory, it's actually pretty deep. I actually made a video about this last year. Monique went on Periscope and she talked about why she had an issue with Oprah. Now, Monique, when she was younger, she was molested by her brother Gerald. And Oprah invited her brother Gerald to her talk show to talk about it. And not only that, she invited her mother and her father, which Monique was completely against.
Oprah on the phone. Oh, okay, let me get it. Hey sis, how you doing? Hey Monique, I wanted to call you up because I got a phone call from your brother, the brother that molested you, Gerald, and he wants to know if he can come on the show. She says, well, we would like for you to come on the show too. I said, I don't want no parts of it. I said, because I know that nigga. I said, but everybody's allowed to change, and my brother could truly be a changed person, and he could come on the show and explain it. I shared with this woman, especially about my mother. Now I want y'all to hear me. I shared with Oprah Winfrey that me and my mother were not on good terms.
The show comes on with Monique's brother Gerald, the one who molested her. Then we were surprised to see her mother, her father, and her brother.
Because now I'm watching the show with my mother, and keep in mind, me and my mother ain't spoken a minute, and we really going through it. My father, who, by the way, has now moved on to the next journey. He's deceased. Now, my father's sitting there, and baby, he's so damn drunk. I knew that me and my mother was not in a good place. And had Oprah Winfrey said to me, oh, by the way, sis, I have your mother, I would have said, shut that down, because I don't want the world seeing my mother being so greedy over money that she's willing to do anything to go on your show and know that my brother is lying. And this is what this woman says to me. If you think I did something to offend you, I want to apologize. If you think I did something, not let me apologize for doing that, but if you think I did something.
This is exactly why Monique has a personal issue with Oprah. And one thing I think that Oprah needs to do right now is apologize to Monique. I think that they should have a sit-down conversation on Oprah's network and really mend their differences. I do think Oprah owes that to Monique because what she did was hurtful.
Although no formal accusations have been made, questions have arisen about whether Oprah Winfrey's associations with figures like Diddy and Weinstein go beyond the professional realm. Another contentious claim revolves around her alleged involvement in shaping negative narratives about certain stars. Winfrey's support of Leaving Neverland, a documentary scrutinizing Michael Jackson, sparked backlash among Jackson's fans, who accused her of tarnishing his legacy long after his death. Her interview with the film's subjects intensified speculation that she was selectively influencing public opinion about Jackson, contrasting with her more reserved approach regarding other celebrities she has been linked with. Amidst widespread speculation, Winfrey has directly addressed certain rumors about her associations and supposed involvement in controversies. She has publicly denied allegations related to an FBI raid on her properties or connections to sex trafficking, an unfounded conspiracy theory that gained traction in 2020. Her team moved quickly to dismiss these claims, labeling them as baseless and emphasizing that they have no factual basis.